Hi everybody, my name's Lori. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be doing a wig review for you today. I was lucky enough to be chosen by Uniwigs to review one of their custom pieces, and I just received it in the mail the day before yesterday, so I'm really excited to show it to you. I actually made another video of this yesterday, but I screwed it up in editing, so we're just going to start over today and pretend that all of that never happened. I actually unboxed it and everything in that video, so it's out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. But this is the piece, and I'll be putting all the information about it in the box down below, but I'll tell you about it now. This is a full Remy, full lace, silk top, glueless wig in a color number 4. It is 16 inches long, as you can see, and it is in a body wave, and it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. As I said, I played with it yesterday because I did the other video, and I wore it all afternoon yesterday, and I'm kind of smitten with it. So I really like this piece a lot. It is, as I said, a silk top, and there's the silk patch right there. I think it's 5 by 5 if I'm not mistaken, the silk patch, and the rest of it is all lace. It has 2 combs on the side, a comb at the nape, the adjustable straps, and it also has the pressure clips right here to hold it, and they rest just behind your ears, just right above your nape. As I said, I got this from Uniwigs. They chose me to review it and sent it to me, and it was kind of a long process to get it, and there was some frustration going on there, but it was a lot of misunderstanding and crossed channels, I think. So it took a long time to get it, but it's here now, and I love it. Joyce with Uniwigs was really kind and very helpful, and she helped resolve the issue about the time factor that it was taking so long to get, and here it is. So what I'm going to do is pause this video, and I am going to put this baby on again, and then I will come back and talk to you a little bit more about what I think about it. Hi, I'm back. Okay, it's on, and I haven't done anything but glue it on, and what I used was, got to be, because that works really well. I'm not a big fan of adhesives. I still got to press that down just a little bit. But anyway, it's getting there. It's got baby hairs around the perimeter, which I love. And it's a little damp actually because I shampooed it last night after I did the other video, not realizing that the other video was not going to take. So it would be dry right now, but it's just a little damp on the ends. It's kind of weird lighting in here right now because it's a rainy day here in Columbus, Ohio. So this looks a lot darker than it actually is. It's kind of weird actually because I ordered the number 4 because it didn't come in a number 6, and I usually wear a number 6 because usually number 4s are too dark for me, and I was a little concerned that this might be too dark as well. But strangely, and in fact I have my topper that I wear. The topper that I wear is a number 6, and they are literally the same color. So I had it in my head that when I got this piece I was probably going to have to color it or highlight it or do something to it to make it a little lighter, but I'm not going to have to do anything to it, so I'm really happy about that. I'm really loving this. The hairline is great. I will camouflage the transition area right there. That's where the silk ends and the lace begins right here. So I will probably camouflage that with a little foundation or eyeshadow or something similar to that. I've got a wide tooth comb here, but I don't really want to use that because I don't want to take these waves out. This body wave is just incredible. The reason I love this so much is because this is what my bio hair would look like if I was able to grow it. This is exactly what my hair would do. And in fact, while we're on that subject, I'll kind of give you a little history about myself and why I'm wearing wigs to begin with. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I did nails for 30 years, but I'm licensed to do hair as well. And even though I never did hair in the salon, I still like to keep up with everything, techniques and trends, and especially since I've had issues with my hair pretty much my whole life. In fact, the reason I went to cosmetology school was because I suffer from, well, I don't suffer. I think it's a mindset whether you suffer or not. I don't suffer. I'm used to it now, so I just live with it, and I have so many options that I really can't say that I'm suffering. But I have a disorder called trichotillomania, which means that I pull my hair. And it's not as bad now as it used to be. I was really bad there during my teens and 20s years, and on and off since then, but it's not as bad now as it used to be. But in addition to the trick, I also am 55 years old and menopausal. And any of you menopausal women out there know how it goes. You know, every time you get out of the shower, every time you brush your hair, every time you comb your hair, every time you run your fingers through your hair, it comes out in handfuls. And so that's where I'm at in my life right now. I have a double whammy on my head. So I started out wearing wigs back in the 80s. And there wasn't a lot of choice for wigs back then. They were just, wigs were very perfect and coiffed and sort of pageanty, you know what I mean? They were just really, really curly and styled, and everything was just, perfect. And I'm not a perfect girl. I'm just not. And, you just didn't have a lot of options back then. You kind of had to go with what you had. And so I did that for a while, but I didn't like it. I felt like I always had to be done to wear the wigs, I always had to have makeup on. I always had to have decent clothes on, because you can't just throw your pajama pants on and a ratty old t-shirt and go to Walmart with no makeup on when you have this perfect head of gorgeous newscaster hair, It just didn't work for me. So I did that for a while, and as I've aged, I've gotten really tired of having to work that hard just to go out of the house. So nowadays it's a lot better. Nowadays, I make myself sound like I'm 80 years old, but you know what I mean. We're in a fantastic time right now where there's so many different options for women with hair loss and for men with hair loss, but specifically talking as a woman, for a woman with hair loss. And there are extensions and halos and toppers and wigs and frontals and bangs and every imaginable thing that you can possibly think of for your hair now. You can wear it long and natural, you can curl it, you can straighten it, you can color it, you can blow dry it, you can put it up in a clip, you can do whatever you want. And it's so nice to just have all those options, and I'm just feeling a lot freer now at 55 than I did at 20. And I've got the hair that I wish I'd had when I was 20, because this would have been exactly what I was wearing when I was 20 if I'd had it. So that's, kind of sad, I guess, but it's not, because I'm going to go through my second childhood, my second teen years, and, I'm a Birkenstock girl anyway, and, I'm kind of bohemian, so this works out really, really well for me. I love this hairpiece. I love this wig. I've seen a lot of pluses and cons about Uniwigs online, and My mother-in-law is calling me. Just ignore that. She doesn't know I'm here. But I have to say, after the initial confusion about getting this piece was taken care of, they were so kind and so nice and so helpful. And the quality on this piece is very, very high. And I'm very pleased with that. I went into it with an open mind. And, you know, I told Joyce from Uniwigs that I would be honest about what I loved and what I disliked about this piece. And to be perfectly honest with you, the only thing that I would change about this piece is that if they had the option to make the silk piece just a little bit wider, it ends right here, and if they made it just maybe an inch wider on each side, that would be fantastic, because when I part my hair on the side, which I actually do a lot, I like to do kind of a deeper, sort of an angled part. I do it kind of that way, and that would really help accommodate that wider part, or deeper part rather. But I'm loving it parted in the middle, and I can still part it on the side. It just won't be as deep as I usually wear it, but I'm not gonna knock myself out about that. That's pretty petty. It's pretty minor on the scale of things about this piece. That's honestly the only thing I would change. The hair quality is wonderful. The curl pattern is great. The color is perfect. The color is perfect. If you're expecting a darker number 4, be aware that this is going to have, it's a very, oh, I wish you could see it really well in here. I'm so sorry that the light is so bad, but it is a warm, tending towards lighter medium brown with a little bit of gold shimmering through it. And it's the exact color of my bio hair. It's the exact color that I color my bio hair, because my bio hair is gray. But it's the exact color that I imagine my bio hair to still be. And I like consistency between my hair pieces when I switch back and forth from one piece to another piece. I don't want everybody to say, you know, to think one day I have this color hair and tomorrow I have this color hair, and wait a minute, didn't you have that color? I like to have consistency. I can vary the style and the curl a little bit, but I like to have consistency. So this is a tremendous wig. I just absolutely love it. I'm having so much fun wearing it, and it's a lot lighter than I thought it would be, and I realize that that's because it's a full lace. This is the first full lace wig I've ever had. Previous wigs have been lace fronts and have had the wefts in the back, and it didn't register with me how much weight is gone with a wig that doesn't have those kind of wefts in it, that's, you know, pretty much hand tied all the way throughout. So that was really kind of nice. I didn't expect that. So that'll be good for summertime. It's not a weighty wig at all. So I'm really liking that. I did ask for 130 density with this wig, and I will keep in mind whenever I order another one, I usually order straighter pieces, because it's been hard to find the correct curl pattern in what I wanted. And especially in toppers, it's really hard to find a wavy topper. And I always get 130 density in my toppers, so I just got 130 density in this wig as well. But I realize now, and it should have occurred to me, I'm a cosmetologist, I should know this, that wave adds the feeling of density to a hairpiece. So in the future, I'll probably go with a little bit lighter density, but I'm not mad at this at all. It's just so pretty and so soft, and it's not tangly. It's a little tangly right now because I haven't put the comb through it since I shampooed it, but I'll do that lightly. Like I said, I don't want to take the curl out of it, but I will probably tweeze the part just a little bit, and I may tweeze the hairline a little. That's coming up a little bit. I'm going to have to redo that. It's probably because it's still a little damp. But I will probably tweeze the hairline a little bit, but but I love it. I'm liking it a lot. I will do a follow-up video after I've really worked with it and tweezed it or done any personalization to it that I'm going to do. But for right now, I'm just really, really happy with it, and I wanted you to see it. Like I said, we'll put all of the information in the box below. This, by the way, is the box that it came in, and just, there it is. Vanna White, and I will put the style number and everything in that as well. And if you should choose to look into it and check it out yourself and possibly order it, please feel free to use the code LORI10, Lori 10, and get yourself a little something for your ordering pleasure. So, like I said, I'll put all that in the bottom, and I really am glad that you joined me today, and I hope you'll look for the next video to see what I do with this, and maybe we'll talk a little bit more about hair issues and being, you know, my 50s and all this good stuff. We'll just check some things out together and kind of go on a hair journey. So, have a great and glorious day, and be blessed, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.